Hello, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton number 1 with another video. I thought I'd show you something else other than all of my collection display videos, and I'd show you my stuff on Transformers Earth Wars, because I play this game very often. And I thought first I'd show you all of my bots and Autobots and Decepticons that I have. First, my most powerful 4-star Skywarp with the G1 core. There he is. I'm always a fan of the Seekers, so whenever I have a chance to get one, I'll be very happy, of course. And my next best, Cybertron Starscream at 3 stars. Here he is. And also I will be making another video later on my collection display sometime. Whenever I get that done. Here are his abilities. I gave him Alpha Trion. My next best, 4-star Motor Master. And also remember to check out Sushigaming, my friend, if you want to watch other things, because like I said, my only way to record things is mobile device and just normal camera, so I can show you this at least, and maybe if you want I can show you my Forge to Fight stuff later on. Here's my next best, Scrapnel. It's Shrapnel. We know it's all Shrapnel, anyone who knows Transformers. And you can pause and read this if you want. I don't care, I've already seen it all, because I've played this game very often. Although I have very bad luck with getting new characters, even though I've been playing this game since 2017. Sword Rush, Razor Claw, Starscream with the crown because Starscream is best. We all know this. And later on maybe I can make videos on these games later on if you'd want me to do that. Again, in the comments, just tell me what you think. And then Rampage. There isn't much commentary for this, honestly. I mean, I do really like the Seekers. Wait, did I skip this? Oh, yeah, oops. Sorry, only half paying attention. I'm not doing very good today. Also, check out Sushigaming's videos where I played Splatoon with him. That was fun. It was a little chaotic for a little while, but it was there. And it was kind of good. So yes, I do appear on his channel fairly often. Sorry if I'm repeating a little bit. I'm not exactly fully paying attention to what I'm doing. I'll just skip the ones I've already shown you already that are different stars. If you've played this game, you know what I'm doing. If you haven't, play it. It's awesome. You should play it. I do not have a special alliance in this game for my channel, because whenever I tried to do it, no one really ever joined it. And yeah, so I can't exactly do much of that. And there we go. I still have no combiners in this game, no matter how much I play. I just am really not having good luck with this. Black Arachnia. Maybe I can like do other stuff for this. Cyclonus. I'm kind of out of things to say here, so I guess I'll just continue. I'm going to go through every single character I have in this game. And at the end, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just probably just end the video right there once I finish going through all of these. And I think I'm gonna stop checking their abilities and whatever I have equipped to them, because that's just gonna be a pain to do. I guess I'm just gonna go through and transform all of them. That's it. So you can see all the stuff I've got. Although it's not that great stuff if you ask me. And if you don't know much about this game, you can just look at the top left to see what star, class, and who the character is up there. But then again, if you know this game, you should already know this. And if you don't really know much about this game, why are you even here? What am I doing? I never really know. I'll just go through all of these. Hopefully I don't run out of memory on my camera. Or my recording, whatever you'd want to call it. That would be annoying. Blitzwing. Sorry, that thing came up. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna get that out. And there's Blitzwing. I always loved the Decepticon triple changers. Pretty much all the triple changers I really liked. I mean, Starscream, Grimlock, and Soundwave, Octane, Blitzwing, and Astro Train, and Jazz and Blaster. Those are like my main favorite Transformers. And also Dinobot, Waspinator, and Terrorsaur. Sorry if I keep accidentally skipping the robot mode transformation. I'm not sorry. I'm only, like I said, I'm trying to focus on talking and what I'm doing, and I'm not doing the best job at doing so. And whenever and if you want, I can do this, have this be like a weekly series or something, where you watch me do Transformers Earth Wars every week or something, since I don't really have anything else better to do anymore. Since, you know, school's kind of done for now. I can actually, like, have a schedule and make videos other than whenever I feel like changing my display. Also, speaking of my display, I did order the Generation Selects Soundwave Spy Patrol Command Unit 3, which is the one with the red or blue one for Ramble or Frenzy. It's Rumble, if you ever ask me. It's a Rumble in my house. Rumble is the blue one always. And it also has Wing Thing and the two for Double Dealer, Scar and Knock. I have that should be I had that pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store, so that should come whenever, at some point. I don't really know exactly. And also, I very recently got Siege Ape Face and Earthrise Leader Prime. And other than that, nothing much has changed. Maybe I'll make a video when I get the new another collection display video when I get the 4-pack for the cassette cons. This is just kind of me transforming them in the background and talking at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing, but hey, I hope you like this video and all that, because I don't know. I just hope you like it. You don't have to push any buttons if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you do anything. Even then, I couldn't if I wanted to. I'm running out of things to say. I have too many characters, and most of them are completely useless. There's Soundwave, and I also gave him Ravage, so he has all of them, except for Ratbat, because Buzzsaw got to be in here instead of Ratbat. And honestly, who cares about Buzzsaw? Buzzsaw never does anything, ever. He was in the cartoon a little bit, and that was really it. He never really did anything. And I haven't read much of the comic books for Transformers, but the stuff I have read, which is not a lot, like I said, it is really good. I've liked it. I've read some of the IDW stuff and some of the original Marvel Comics stuff. Not a whole lot. But like I said, I've read some, and most of it is just kind of all over the place, so I don't know much of the story, but I know certain things about it. And I have read, like I said, I have read some of it. And it's pretty good. I don't really... I'm running out of things to say, so I'm just talking about other stuff. I'm really excited for that new Earthrise stuff that's coming out. That's gonna be great. Of course, they're just releasing image after image of each of the designs, and they all look awesome, but yet we're not getting most of them until like August, November, July, somewhere in that area. So that sucks. But hey, at least we're getting them. I really hope we get a new Sideswipe along with the new Sunstreaker. And I also really want, Siege was like them on Cybertron before they went to Earth, and Earthrise is them first arriving on Earth. I feel like the third part of the trilogy could be some sort of like season 3 time, like when they're like with everything taking place after the original cartoon movie kind of stuff, with like Hot Rod and all like the futuristic stuff. I think that would be cool, because then we'd get other stuff like, I don't know, maybe we'd get some other headmasters, power masters. I really want them to bring back the headmaster. I mean, not the headmaster, the power masters. Because, I mean, most of the power masters I didn't really know for a while, but then I learned about some of their existence, and I'm a fan. I mean, I like the Target masters are my favorite of the masters. Pretenders, they're okay. Action masters, pretty much the same opinion as everyone else. There's no reason for them to exist. I just don't really see them as anything important. And I would like to get some more G1 Masterpiece, all that stuff, like always. I mean, and I'd also like to do like reviews for you, so you can see all of my figures in detail reviewed by myself. But I don't exactly have good lighting and a good camera set up to do so. So sadly, I don't think I'll be able to do that. So, also, I was going to say something. I'm trying to come up with things to say on the spot because I don't have a script for any of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Absolutely zero idea. And I guess later on next week or later this week, I'll make another Transformers Earth Wars video, or if you want, I'll do Forge to Fight, whichever one. Because I do play both those games, although I play Forge to Fight significantly less. I play Earth Wars like many times a day, but Forge to Fight, half the time I forget it exists, and I don't really play it very often. And Bombshell, my favorite Insecticon right here. I really want to get a 3-star Soundwave in this game. Like, really just Soundwave in general is a character I really want to get, along with Skywarp, Night Raven, and Bruticus. I really want Bruticus, who is my favorite of the combiners. If you didn't know already, I really like Bruticus. Pretty much if they have a connection to Starscream, I'd probably like them. That and just Bruticus is just the most interesting of the combiner teams, if you ask me. Because Devastator is Devastator, and the Terrorcons are just kind of dummies, and that are just big things that like to blow up stuff, and like the kind of dumb ones. And the Autobots combiner teams, most of them I was not a big fan of. Like, I'm really not a huge fan of the aerial bots. I can basically almost never remember their names. Like, the aerial bots are like the main, like the only like close to important characters that I can almost never remember the names of. For some reason. I don't know why, but I can just never remember the names of the aerial bots. It's kind of weird, honestly, because I mean, I'm not really a big fan of them. So, but the Protectobots are okay, and the Technobots are okay, and my brain's not working. What is it? What was the other team? Was that all of them? I don't remember. I definitely know the other ones. I'm just drawing a blank right now. I don't know what's going with me, but whatever. And also this, what am I doing? I'm trying to come up with things to say. I start like I'm gonna say something and then I don't. I really hope we get some updated figures from that I wasn't really a huge fan of before, and we only got them in Siege, and that means they had the Cybertronian alt forms, and that made them look all Cybertronian, so they didn't really look like normal, like Sideswipe, for example. Sorry about that, I had to do something really quick. And on with the show once again. I don't remember what I was saying before. So sorry about that. I think I was like talking about, I hope they update new figures of characters they didn't do very well in Generations. And stuff like Dinobot, for example. I really hope we get a new version of him. And we really need a new Terrorsaur. I mean, he was like one of my favorites in Beast Wars. And he's just always kind of forgotten. Another character we really need is Sideswipe. We only got that one in Siege. which was the Cybertronian alt mode, and there was the one in Universe, which honestly I was not a fan of. Pretty much everything in Universe was not that great, if you ask me, and really, and not that good. Really, the only with the shows themselves, the only ones that I really didn't like were Robots in Disguise from 2015, and that's really it. And Energon, and Beast Machines also despise them. And I was gonna say something else. What was it? Whatever. And oh, here's another character you haven't seen yet. And there's Drillhorn. There's some characters in this game that I don't even know. Well, until I played this game, at least. Sorry about that. I was having problems with microphone, and if I accidentally there we go, got it working again. Sorry about that. Yeah, if I accidentally cut out at any point in this video, it's probably because my memory thing ran out. So just in case, I want to make sure you know that, in case it just ends very abruptly. And I will continue it later if that just happens to come to be a thing that happens. Although hopefully it won't, because I'm pretty sure I'm nearing the end. There's Reflector Nightbird. Sorry, I was having the problems with the microphone. There was a bunch of loud stuff and stuff in the background that I don't think you'd want to worry about listening to, so it was just problems. So yeah, that happens sometimes. Yes, and I even have Trigger Happy, my favorite Target Master. I'm really happy they added him. Also, in this War for Cybertron trilogy, I really want them to do the rest of the Seekers, like Bitstream and Sunstorm, because we haven't really gotten any toys of those in their Cybertronian forms yet. And here are my Autobots. Windblade, hate Windblade. At least in this game, Windblade's pretty much useless. The character itself is pretty okay. depending on the show you're watching, or the comic books. I know basically nothing about most of the comic book stuff. Sorry about that. I would love to get into the comic books, but I'm limited to the ones I have access to. So, yeah. And we're nearing the home stretch, I guess, with the Autobots, because I only have like 40 something Autobots. I'm trying to get through this quickly. There's Prime. Air Raid, definitely the worst Autobot I have, and of course one of the only that I have more than one of. Ironhide. And I'll just skip the ones that I already have, that I've already shown you one of their versions of already. If that makes any sense, which it probably didn't, knowing how good I am at talking half the time. And yeah, just check out Sushigaming if you have the chance. He's definitely a lot more consistent with videos than I am, really. But also really absolutely not a fan of the Rust Renegades. I pretty much just see them as useless characters completely. I do not see a point in their existence. I just really do not like them. One of the only, I'm really just never really a fan whenever they add new characters, because there's already so many characters in Transformers. They really don't need to make any more. I think we're perfectly fine with the amount of characters there already are. There's already so many that are unknown. We really don't need them to make more. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it when they add new characters most of the time. And I think we're nearing the end. Like I said before, we're getting close. With the Autobots, at least. Drift is another one that I wasn't really into, but whatever. Sandstorm is my favorite of the Autobot triple changers. I'm not a fan of this design of him, though. Yeah, there's so many characters that haven't gotten updated versions that really need them, and they're all just making up new characters because whatever. And it always bothers me. And it was always completely pointless, and I never liked it. I mean, there was times where it was good, like with Lockdown and other characters in animated that were new. The animated did it pretty good, but pretty much every single other show did it horribly. Fix It is a perfect example of a horrible new character, along with the ones they did in the Bumblebee movie. Absolutely hate those two. The two triple changers, Steel and Blitzwing's Thunder. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. If I do get any Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie, I'll probably most of the time just see it as Starscream, since their designs in the movie are so similar to begin with. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a longer video. Whether that's good or bad depends on how you see it, honestly. Hopefully I don't run out of memory for this video. I'm going to try and speed through the rest of this as fast as I possibly can. Sunstreaker, Prowl, Jetfire, Mirage. I'm just going to speed through. I'm not going to transform. Primal, Streetwise, RC, Ratchet, Air Raid, Springer, Snarl, and Firefly, and Sideswipe, the one I just got yesterday. And there we go. That's all of my Transformers in Earth Wars. And this has been Metatone number 1. And as always, you've been a great audience.